Hello and welcome to another Beaufort County segment. Today we're going to be covering some topics with Parks and Recreation. For that, I've invited Mr. Jeremy Way, the Marketing Director for Parks and Rec. So thank you so much for coming out and joining us, Jeremy.
Thank you for having us.
So everybody, has heard about youth sports and it's very popular here within the county. But I know we also have some adult sports. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. Okay, so we have multiple leagues available throughout the year. So for starters, right now we're in summer, and so summer adult kickball is really big in Bluffton, and it's quickly becoming a very large adult sport over here in Beaufort as well. A lot of the games that are played, it's all co-ed. Everybody has to be 18 or over for all of those, and we are just now getting going on implementing sand adult volleyball over in Bluffton. That'll be at the Bluffton Rec Center this summer. We're in the middle of registering for that, and so we're excited to see how that one's going to play out. And of course, this coming up fall, there will be even more adult softball coming up, and we have a number of divisions for that. So we have our seniors, and then we have our Gold League, which is a league where it is based on more competition than it is just recreational type play. So it can get pretty serious out there. And then of course the Silver League is a little bit less competitive. And then we also have our Bronze League, and that's a little bit less competitive than the Silver League. And then we have our Co-ed League. And so it's always a great time for everybody who ever comes out to that. And I always appreciate it when I'm able to post a picture on Facebook of our champions. And then, of course, we'll also be having winter kickball for both sides of the county. And then that'll take us over into the spring, where our softball gets going all over again.
So if you're a woman who's looking to play Parks and Rec, you can sign right up and join a team. I personally am a part of a team, and I will say it is a blast. Do you guys have leagues in Bluffton and Beaufort, or is it just Bluffton? Or
so a majority of our participation in adult softball is on the Bluffton side, but we've been growing a more robust softball, adult softball league here in the Beaufort area as well. A lot of people will probably remember that it was called Church League softball. And we decided, let's just go to just straight up, everybody, get everybody included, and not make it something where folks thought that only church members could play. So now we have teams representing most of northern Beaufort County, and they have a blast out there. So.
Mm-hmm. And what is the participation like in these leagues? Are you guys seeing pretty high numbers, like the youth programs, or what do you think?
Yes. So those numbers are high enough that we have personnel that is dedicated to making sure that those games, go very, very well. We now have referee coordinators who actually handle making sure that all of our referees know where to be and what time to be there, and so that's made a lot of difference in how things are perceived, I think.
So it's just continuing to grow and grow and grow, and hopefully keep growing.
Oh yeah.
And what does Parks and Recreation have strategically planned going forward, whether it's in the world of the adult sports or just in general?
So that's a very large question.
Yes.
And so strategically moving forward, what we're doing right now is, and a lot of folks have already heard us talk about our RISE campaign. And RISE is an acronym that stands for Respect and Integrity with a Standard of Excellence. And so what we are doing is, as a policy throughout our department, We are going to show that respect, integrity, and a standard of excellence in everything that we do at Parks and Recreation. So when we talk about any kind of program, whether it be aquatics, athletics, or just recreation, or even our senior program, we're going to be standing by everything that we have in our RISE campaign.
Sounds great that you guys are creating these campaigns and continuing to expand. So I think that's going to be all the time we have for this segment today, but I look forward to hearing more from you in the future. So thank you for coming out and joining us, Jeremy.
Thank you.